Alright, guys. Let me just check to make sure everything sounds spectacular. Let's, honeydew. Let's see what's going on here. Test one. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Testing. 1, 2, 3. I just realized I closed my phone before I could hear it, so alright, everything's looking swell, so I just want to get right into it today. Just kind of want to mess around. I haven't been streaming for a bit, and that was because I went to Mexico, and I was having a great time in Mexico. And then when I got back, I was a little tired, and I just want to get back into it. So, yeah, that's what we're doing here today. We're just dipping our toes back into the good old times of going on a stream and seeing what that's all about. So I wanted to do some photo editing on stream, but I was looking at some photos that I took in Mexico, and they just a lot of them weren't turning out how I wanted just in perusing them. So I don't know if we'll do that. But shoot, yeah. What are we gonna do? That's a great question. Well, first off, I just kind of want to tell you some life updates, I guess. 1 second. Maybe you can see these photos. Maybe not. We'll try. We'll try. Oh. So here's a couple photos from Mexico. This is Mexico City. I'm gonna click them through it fast just in case it glitches out. This is Mexico City. There's my girlfriend. There's a building. There's my girlfriend. Yeah, she's pretty cool. More Mexico City. It's a great little place, honestly. Some of these photos, like this one, it was in my head. I tried doing some pretty good stuff. It looked cool during the time being. When I actually started editing them, I was like, I don't have the same enjoyment for some reason. Why? I don't know. But shoot, you know what? Honestly, we could edit these bad boys. Let's go. Let's get Lightroom open. Let's get that going. I have Lightroom 5. This is one of like the last Lightrooms that isn't a subscription model. This might be difficult. I have it set to the 2-screen layout, and I don't know how I undo that. Let's see. Can I? Well, now it's even more difficult, yeah. Because every time I click this, I mean, as long as the stream's going, Doesn't really matter, does it? But I like to know that it's working. Let's see. Let's see what we got. Oh. Can we just minimize this? As long as we're good here. Cool. Okay. Weird. Okay. We're just gonna hope that everything is showing up correctly. And if it's not, we're just gonna hope for the best. Alright guys. So here's some of the photos. There was this cool guy. I thought it was a cool photo. In the moment, I was like, I like this guy's shadow. But it's kind of overshadowed by this super bright truck. I don't know exactly how I'd go around and fix this. I was kind of messing with it the other day, and it just was not working. So let's go over to this. A lot of the stuff that I do here, I want to say I'm a good color editor or anything. I really haven't tried to learn it. I've just messed with some things until it looks right. I really don't even know Lightroom that well. But I think if we go like, what's the horizon, right? I don't know. Why is that not looking right? I mean, that looks right, kind of, right? Alright. If we were to do like a 4x5 setup, that would be like a good Instagram quality photo. I guess we'd put the axle on the lower rule of thirds. Give a little headroom right here. We'll see if that works. So this, I did do some touch-ups on this the other day. Nothing like crazy. I just brightened it up. I think we added some gradients on here. But let's see. Let's just take these off real quick. Okay, so the original image looked a lot darker, as you can see down here. They all look pretty dark. And I don't know exactly why that is. For some reason, the Lumix camera that I have, the raw file is really, it doesn't work on Windows 11, and it's of course the camera I get. Not that it's bad by any means, but I have to convert it to a DNG file, and then, which is like the Adobe raw file, and then open it up in here, and when I bring it in here, it's super dark, so I bring up the exposure quite a bit, and yeah, maybe if I had Lightroom CC, this would be a lot easier, but I don't take enough photos to justify getting that. What I'm doing here is I'm just bringing down these highlights, so then when I bring up some of the shadows here, it all kind of balances out. But again, I'm not a pro at this. I'm just doing what looks good to me, and I know that could be 100% wrong. But yeah, let's bring up what I think would be cool is bringing this up. I don't know if we need an actual mask there. One thing though that I did try yesterday, radial filter adjustment brush. For some reason, I couldn't get this. Yep, okay. And I still can't. For some reason, it's red. I don't know why it's red. And the things aren't working how they're supposed to. I don't know why. So let me pull up a Google tab over here, see what's going on. Let's go. Why does the adjustment brush in Lightroom give me tint? Let's see. Let's go O. Okay. Okay. There we go. O. O is the thing that we needed. Alright, so let's bring up those highlights. Let's bring up those whites. Well, maybe not. Clarity. Nice. Interesting. I'm just kind of messing with it right now. Interesting. Can we make it any more white? Really just brighten that up, you know what I'm saying? Interesting. I'm really just kind of messing with it right now. Like, it looks cool. Does it look amazing? I don't know. I don't know yet. Now, what we could try to do is remove this. Let's see if we can do that. No. That's not how you do that. That's not how you do that. No. Ah, shucks O'Reilly, man. Oh. As you can see, I'm not a pro at this. I'm just, we're just gonna, just gonna bring that a little bit closer. A little bit closer. Nope. Ah, you son of a gun. My goodness. Well, now you're just getting a stream of me messing stuff up right here. Honestly, it might be easier just to fix in like Photoshop. At least for me. We'll see. I guess we could keep it like that for now. We'll come back to fix that. Is that a note? Is that just a reflection? Is that the back window? I think it's the back window, so I'm not going to worry about that right now. Okay. Honestly, I kind of like it how it looks right now. But let's just see what happens if we add a little clarity there. Definitely add some pop for sure. vibrance. Let's bring a little vibrance in there. Let's bring the saturate vibrance down, vibrance up, and then we can kind of tweak the saturation of everything. Let's bring the orange down just a wee bit, just so it's not so crazy. Let's bring the yellows down just a wee bit. Greens. I don't see any fluctuation there. Let's just bring them down. Not seeing too much blue. Or I guess, sorry, aqua. Blue's coming down just to be less distracting. Yeah, there's some purple in there. Let's just bring that down. Magenta. There's some magenta in there. I won't bring it down too much. Saturation red though, let's see what that looks like. The luminance red. Oh wait, I want the hue. Okay, hold up. Luminance, please. Just want to see what the darker red looks like. I think that looks pretty good. Maybe if we scoot it back just a wee bit, just to have. See, it looks like there's too little room in the front. Move it just a wee bit. Just a wee bit back. It's like I like it, but is it enough? Let's just call this car. We'll make a car preset, and let's just click on a couple other photos real quick just to see what we got working with. If you look right here, see it's really dark right here. Let's add car on there. Okay, so we've added that preset on there. As you can see, it brightens everything up, but it also makes it a bit too bright up there. Okay, so I'm looking at my other monitor, trying to line it up nicely. Okay, at least on my main screen it looks really cool. We still probably need a gradient filter coming down here and darkening it up a bit. Shoot, you know what? What if we just brought a filter? Oh, let's bring a gradient filter up, and let's expose. Let's rotate this around. Oh, okay, that's not what I wanted. I just want to see this filter. I want to rotate this filter up. And I wonder, because I think this is a new thing, but how to get different gradients in Lightroom. This is the gradient tool, right? It's not gonna tell me. I'm just gonna watch a quick video. We'll see what happens in a second. Hold on. we're getting there. Skip. Hmm. 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 Interesting. Well, I might have to look into that more often, or just more. Um, I don't know. At the moment, I guess I thought there was a gradient where it was like dark, dark, bright in the center. Um, I'm not finding that right off rip. So, like, I think that looks good. I think that looks cute. I think that looks nice. So this was in Mexico City. We'll kind of keep an eye on that. Here's a dark image. We can brighten that up. Nothing too crazy there. Here's a picture I was working on the other day. Like, it looks cool. Does it look really cool? I don't know. Here's another picture. I like the building for sure. But I don't think I got like an. Again, I probably shouldn't just try to get the exact photo for Instagram, but I do like getting enough screen real estate for a photo. See, these ones are just average. Like, what was I thinking taking these photos? Yeah, it shows the skyline and all that good stuff. That's nice. Oh, look at this guy. Look at this guy with his thumb. Hell yeah. Like, I like the photo. Well, I mean, I like the city photo, like this. Here's one I took. That was portrait. I don't know why I didn't frame it up any differently though. Like, well, maybe we did. Let's see. Oh. Let's see what happens here. Let's bring the exposure up. See what we're working with. I had an ND filter on this bad boy. It's really ND right at this moment. As you can see by this really dark spot up here, it's almost like the filter kind of crossed, which kind of sucks. I would rather have just a nice bright image the whole way through, or a completely dark image all the way through. Alright, let's crop this a little bit more to kind of bring attention to this building. Can we tilt it to kind of follow the skyline? Maybe if we hit with the angle tool, we just hit right here. Well, shit, maybe we're on it. We were probably on it. Alright. If we can get rid of this umbrella. Now that's not too bad. It's not too bad. I wish this was kind of like the main focus right here. But we have this cool building in the background. Is it an award-winning photo? Who knows? I don't want to mess with it too much though. Highlights. Okay, we got highlights. Shadows. Let's bring those shadows up just a wee bit. Maybe not. I do like clarity. Clarity does do something crazy. Let's hit. Let's just see what happens if we. Oh. Let's make this smaller for sure. Damn, I really got out of the lines that much. Alright, we're just bringing it up just a wee bit, and let's do a gradient going like that, possibly. Let's just bring down the exposure here. Just to kind of draw our attention away from these trees. Again, I'm no mastermind. This might not be the craziest photo of all time, but it's looking pretty good so far. All right. One second, we're getting messages in here. All right, I'm not gonna mess around too much. I do kind of like the muted colors, but I mean, let's just see what happens if we hit it with some color. It looks cool. It looks cool. That's probably too colorful for sure. This is probably actually how it's supposed to be, honestly, because a lot of these pictures are in like a log format. so it's very desaturated. True, I kind of do like the color in here. I do like the muted look too. As you can see in my video in the little corner, it is also in a log format here also, so that's why I look so flat. It's gonna take some noise reduction down though. Looks so gritty. Bring the sharpening down. Okay, I think that's an award-winning photo for sure. Now the one thing with photos, anytime I post on Instagram, I always try to have like a 3 photo run, just to kind of have the same aesthetic for at least one row of my Instagram. I might have to get out of that because it's very limiting when you are just trying to post one singular photo. Now these aren't particularly. These are more. Sorry, these photos. This particular one. This one's mainly for just. Look at me. I'm at a pyramid. I don't think there's any like crazy ones that I would put on my main page. And there's a pyramid. There's a pyramid. Sometimes though, I really wonder about myself because I'm like, I'm taking a photo, but I'm like, I'm not even centering it, and it's kind of making me mad. I do this so freaking often, where I go take a photo, and I come back and I'm like, what was I thinking here? Now that's a pyramid. Is it a pyramid of awesomeness? It is pretty cool seeing this in real life. See what the highlights do, shadows. Oh. Sometimes I just mess with it until it kind of looks slightly cooler. I don't know if this is the one that I just post like this though. Like it's pyramid. Okay. What's the draw here? I guess if you're looking at this like a beginner photographer. And honestly, I would say I'm pretty beginner because a lot of the stuff I do, it's just like, that look cool. But you got like a nice leading line going to the pyramid. But I mean, there's just a lot of empty space here. There's a lot of empty space here. There's no real draw. Let's see. A lot of this is just for reference stuff. Here's a tower. This looked kind of cool when I took it. I don't know if... Yeah, there we go. There's a nice... There's a nice photo for you. Boom. Now again, is this worthy of like one singular post? I don't know. I don't know about that. Let's bring up the exposure. Maybe we should white balance this to... That's how it's supposed to look. But I guess let's add a little bit more orange back into it. Let's add some clarity to that. Clarity just looks cool. Yeah, look at that. It's crazy. That was cool. Look. Wait a second. I could have gone up there? That's insane. I should have thought about that. That's cool. Okay. I mean, that's a cool photo. I wonder, is there a way to see like the center of this image, just so we could line it up? Hmm. Interesting. Is there? I wonder. Control Z. I wonder. Let's just see what happens if we do this. Again, I don't have a real crazy vision here. I'm just kind of messing, seeing what happens. Did that do anything significant? I don't know. Do I want to kind of change this color of the sky? Kind of. That is crazy. I don't think that's what we want, though. I think that nice light blue would be cool. Alright, luminance. Bring her down. Hue. It's definitely a bold color. It almost looks too fake. What does the original photo look like? Very orange. Let's go up here. Interesting. Do we like it enough to post it? I don't know. I don't know. I'm really just kind of just checking the photos out. That was cool. That's cool. I remember this was a cool, like an actual cool street when I was there. Like I really like. Oh. I like this little street right here. This guy walked into my shot, and honestly, I thank him for it, because I think it looks much cooler that he's in it than just being an empty street. Because again, he's my subject now. He is kind of blurry. He's kind of not in the center. He is in the center here, but shoot, let's run with this for a little bit. Add some clarity to make things pop. Shadows, bring the shadows up just a wee bit. Overall exposure. He's a little blurry, but that's okay. I honestly don't use gradients that often, but since I started in this video, I kind of like using them just a bit. 1 point. Let's make it 1.7. Oh shoot! Talking about this though. Talking about that. Talking about Mexico. I tried to get into soccer ball league in my local area, and they did respond. So in Mexico, I had a fun time just playing some soccer with the locals. That was a highlight of the trip for sure. Um, and yeah, and then I was like, I wonder if there is just people playing soccer here. I don't really see it too often, but maybe there is. And there is. So we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. Oh, that's kind of cool when you. That's so crazy. Now, one thing, again, I see on Instagram all the time. I see people like heavily editing their photos so much where it's like, is that the real photo anymore, or is it? It's just different types of art. It's not even photography at this point. And I would say most of the photos that I have taken, I would say, are pretty close to real life. I mean, there's slight tweaks just to make it pop a little bit more, but I'm not like painting things out unless it's like a distraction. And like even with gradients, again, I don't really mess with gradients too often, so it's interesting when people are like, yeah, this is my photography, and then they really just change everything. I'm not bashing anybody, I'm just saying. See, it's like, okay, that's way more green than it should be, right? See, that's a cool color though. I do like that. But is it I don't know. Let's go back. I like that color. He stands out for sure. I kind of like this how it is right now. Maybe just like if we just brought a little bit more color to the background here. Ooh. Or not color, but just more pizzazz here. Just bringing it up just a wee bit. Oh, no. And then let's just a wee bit, you know, just so we can kind of see more detail. But still, shit. You know what? Let's bring that back down. That's that's another thing. When I did Lightroom quite a bit back in the day. Okay, hold on. I used to know there was ways you could find your adjustment. Okay, fuck it. We'll take that out. I think that if it's too bright here, it distracts from this guy. So let's keep it like that. Let's keep it like that. I think that's a cool photo. And on this screen, it looks correct. I don't think I have night light on, so let's night light turn on. Okay, so now it's turned on, so let's turn it off. Okay, so that looks nice. What if we made it just slightly orange? No. Okay. I'm going to bring up the vibrance though just a wee bit. Just to bring back some natural stuff. Let's bring down... Oh. Saturation purple. Alright. I don't want to have too much noise in here, you know? That's called street photography right there, if I have ever seen it. Okay. Now, see, like, there's this photo from the other day. I really want to make this one work. I don't know exactly if I can or not. I kind of gave up because the sun's, like, right here, and it's not the same on this side. This again. Bring up the exposure. Like, it's cool. It's a cool statue for sure. I tried to get this in there for a little bit more foreground aesthetic, but again, I don't know. How do we frame this up to be more pleasing? I don't think there is a way. Like that. You could do that. I don't know why this is bugging me. Bring up them shadows. See, okay, we bring up the shadows. Bring down the highlights. Bring up the clarity, just so it pops. Bring up the vibrance, so it pops. I'm just not getting the color I want here. Not getting the color here. That just looks dirty, you know? I want like a nice light blue. Just a nice light blue. I don't know why, it just looks gross. Look at all that noise right there. Noise reduction. Maybe it's my screen, but it looks so... I don't know. Like here's an attempt yesterday, and this I just kind of went off the rails for sure. Oh, bring those shadows up. Honestly, should do something about like color theory or something like that. Like not try to teach it by any means. Just try to just try to learn it, honestly. I want to make this pop for sure. I might have to come back to this one. This one I just don't know. I can't crack that one. This was just a cool photo to me. I really liked how the light was streaming through this tree. But again, is it post worthy? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so based off of the photos we did edit, let's see. Alright, here's another picture. That was, again, I like this photo. If I didn't have this ginormous leading line right here, but no matter what, I can't freaking center this thing. It's disappointing. Alright. See, now I'm looking at it with fresh eyes. I'm like, damn, that's kind of bright. It's kind of bright. Just bring it down a little bit right here. Okay, now it looks cool. Now it looks cool. Alright. So we got that one. We got that one. We're looking at it with fresh eyes. It almost looks too yellow. To me, at least. Okay. And then if we're looking at... we got this one. And again, it might be just too yellow. We're toning that back a little bit. Alright. Let's go export. Choose specific folder. Let's go to Mexico trip. Photos. New. Let's go to Lightroom. Let's call this tower. We'll see what that looks like in a second. Now, this is only half of the photos I took. See, there's a cool photo. But I don't think it's cool. Oh wait, oh that's not the one we wanted. Okay, so we wanted definitely wanted this one for sure. File, export. Let's go church. Shoot, where did that go? Okay, I got this one. Export. Van. Okay, we don't want the tower one. We want the guy crossing the street. Where's the guy crossing the street? It wasn't Mexico City. I remember that. That's not Mexico City. Where's this guy at? There you are. Okay. So there's our 3 photos, at least for this section. I always like to pull up Word. I like to pull up Word just to get an idea. Insert, let's go pictures of this device. Let's go Mexico trip, photos, Lightroom. Let's go boom, boom. I usually like to have the same color palette again for the 3 photos. We'll see if that turns out, since these bad boys are all kind of different colors. Well, at least these 2 are the same basically, but the van is its own little thing. Alright. So if I were to post something, I kind of want to make sure the colors kind of match up. Oh. Let's go layout, orientation, landscape. Okay. Now let's zoom in here a little bit. Okay, so I think this layout looks pretty darn good. I do. Yeah. I think that looks pretty good. The one thing is, on Instagram, I don't have my 3rd tile for my last string. But I just went to Oregon recently, and I think I took a photo that was good enough for its own little thing. And honestly, we might edit that, so I'll keep you posted. So yeah, I think that looks good. Again, we could rotate this one around, see how it looks here. I guess that looks kind of, does it look more balanced? I might be overthinking this, honestly, but I think this would be a good starting photo, second starting photo, third. Interesting. Okay. So now that we got that out of the way, let's go import photos and videos. Select a source. Other source. Let's go. Let's look at the other photos. Let's see what that's all about. I took converted second half. Well, there should be a lot of photos in there. Honestly, again, this is one thing I never really learned in when I first started doing this. Is how to properly like create a catalog and all that stuff. Now, why is that not working? File, import photos and videos. What am I doing wrong? It's like, we're going in there. I don't know. Well, it might be a stream over if we can't figure this out. Import photos and videos. Select a source. Cancel. Huh, I wonder where all of these photos are. Interesting. Are these just deleted? Huh. I don't know why. Weird. Man, oh man. Alright, well I guess this is the better time than any is a better time than any to figure out how to import photos into Lightroom. Let's let's watch a video. Like his I'm just kind of confused. Huh. 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 Interesting. I'm confused, guys. I wonder if we go new folder. Let's just go Control A, Control C, Control V. We'll just move it all over, and we'll see what happens. I hope that's not an issue on here, but Alright, well, we just got another minute to go. Let's see if it all works. If it doesn't, then I guess it's game over. Game over. Alright. I'm sorry. I'm trying to help a fellow out. Okay. It is... Alright, let's see if we can import some stuff. File, Import photos and videos. Select a source. Other source. Let's go converted. Let's go to second half. 2. Okay. Import. We're gonna try. We're gonna attempt. What? Alright, boys and girls. I am speechless. I'm aghast. I'm confused. I don't know why it doesn't want to work. So I guess I will cut the stream off for now until I can figure this out. Appreciate it. Thank you. And I will talk to you guys more soon. I love you. And it's good to be